Hey there, it's Joseph, and welcome back to the YouTube channel dedicated to San Miguel de Allende's secrets. And today we're going to talk about baptisms, mainly some of the differences that have come about from both the virus and also just the time. I spent Saturday night being a godfather to a local lad and was more than a tad surprised how much baptisms had changed over the years in the virus. Up north, baptisms were small affairs lasting about 5 minutes, as the priest pours water on the wee baby before the party starts. Not anymore, at least not here. First off, the priest here had a problem with my baptismal certificate, namely as it was so old. Hell's bells, I'm that old too, and who would mock up a baptismal certificate? It's not like being Catholic these days comes with any perks. The baptism starts with a secret knock to enter the church, as if I was entering a Prohibition-era speakeasy. Only parents, the wee baby, and godparents are allowed in due to the virus, and seating is seriously spread out. Things start with an hour lecture by a woman begging us to bring the future decent adult to Sunday Mass. Having been a child that had to attend Mass nearly daily and a single parent whose charges rarely went to Mass, I can attest that Mass attendance really isn't an essential ingredient in being a future decent adult. With only one exception, every child had both parents in attendance, and they were both obviously thrilled to have their spawn. It was nice to see two adults enchanted by one very small person they were eager to care for. The priest finally arrives, and like a very efficient factory worker, he goes down and back the main aisle and lickety-split timing everyone was baptized. It was here I noticed I was wrong to wear a suit despite a pal's insistence. All the other men were in jeans, reinforcing my argument that the only men in both a suit and a church are stiff as a board and not in a good way. Suddenly the door opens and we are ushered out like a lush following last call. Children surround the door begging for money. I'd read about this tradition but didn't realize anyone still did it. Upon exiting a baptism, the godfather is to throw coins at the kids, and then they lunge, punch, and pull hair to get to it. A lit candle with Father Speedy Gonzalez signifies the godfather will raise the child if his father dies, like a backup dad. I was like, oh please, backup Poppy perhaps. Did you not see the baptismal certificate? That gave me a chance to explain the lit candle up on the altar. It has inside the oils and spices they cleaned Jesus' body with for his burial. It is lit at baptisms and funerals as a reminder one must be born, and of course baptized, to then die and return to God. A not so subtle reminder of the circular nature of life the indigenous believed, and part of what made the new faith so acceptable. With the virus, there are no big baptism parties these days, especially with a new baby around, and that's okay. He spent the next morning showing the older cool kids his new Noah's Ark toy, complete with animals, including my dog. The lad deserves at least that for having to take a partial bath out of the blue and being the only one not to have a fit about it. Such babies.